So, good morning, learners. How are you this morning? Oh, you good? Oh, that's great. My name is Mr. Ramrondo. I'll be teaching you geography at return. On today, we're studying an exciting topic in geography called geomorphology. And then the subtopic that we'll be looking at today is the structure of the earth. So somebody can pose a question asking what is geomorphology? Geomorphology is all about understanding how the earth surface is shaped. But before we can go understand the mountains and the volcano and the earthquake, we need to understand what's under our feet. That brings us today's topic, which is the structure of the earth. That's a subtopic I meant to say. This is what we call lesson objectives of this subtopic. These are the things that we need to understand after this lesson, things that we need to know. So I'll give you the three things that we need to know after this lesson. My learners, you as my learners, you must be able to identify and describe the three main layers of the earth. Understand the composition and the characteristics of each layer. Explain the relevance of the earth structure to geomorphological process. So let's go into details and look at the earth. The earth is the one of the planet that we live on. So we're going to look at the structure of the earth. The earth, it is divided into three main layers. We are going to look into details to those three main layers that divides the structure of the earth. So we've got the layer number one, which is the crust. The layer number two, it's called the mantle. The layer number three, it's called the core. So I'm going to explain to you these three layers so that we can have a better understanding of the layers. So number one, the layer number one, it's called the crust. This layer is the outermost layer of the earth. Is the layer that we as people we live on. Is the layer which we find rocks, solid and soil, solid soil, ocean, and the mountains. It's very thin compared to the other layers. It's about 5 to 70 kilometers thick. And the two types of these crust, we have the continental crust and the oceanic crust. The continental crust is one which we live on the land, and then the oceanic crust is in the ocean. So just want to give you a question that you will go and research about. You come with it and discuss tomorrow. Okay? Can you write it down? What do you think an oceanic crust is thinner but denser than continental crust? We'll discuss about that tomorrow. Okay? Let's move forward to the second part. The second part is called the mantle. The mantle is below the crust. Is the thickest layer. It's made of a semi-solid rock that flows slowly, and like a thick toothpaste. This movement causes the tectonic plates to move. It extends to about 2,900 kilometers below the Earth's surface. So another question you must go and do the research about. Write it down. What do you think happens when the magma reaches the surface? And then we're coming to the core. The core is the innermost layer of the earth. it has been divided into two parts. It has been divided into the outer core and the inner core. The outer core, its state, it's in a solid, it's in a liquid state made of a iron and nickel. And in the inner core, it's in a solid state but made of iron and nickel. So these two core, the inner core and the outer core, they are different in state because the outer core is in a liquid state and the inner core it's in a solid state. But that composition are the same because they're all composed of iron and nickel. The core is extremely hot because the temperature can rise up to 5,500 degrees Celsius. The movement in the outer core creates the Earth's magnetic field. The simple memory tip which I can give you for an example so that you can memorize this better is a boiled egg.